Welcome to Bauer Beauty, or welcome back to Bauer Beauty. I'm Jenny Bauer, your host of this channel and founder of Bauer Beauty Skincare. I thought we could chat about some skincare today. This isn't necessarily like my current rotation or like current favorite products or anything like that. I will let you know which one's my favorite, which ones are not. This isn't also my entire collection. It really was just any product that I felt like talking about or feeling inspired to talk about. Because I know you guys love when I talk about my opinions on different skincare products. My skincare habits have a little bit changed, at least for this season of my life. I am not accepting PR really from anybody unless it's like I know for a fact that I want to use it. I have no space for like just hoarding and consuming and consuming and consuming. Basically, like, will use products until I use them up. I need an oil cleanser, for example, so I'm shopping for an oil cleanser. I'm trying to use up my products and keep more of like a minimalist mindset. So that's what it is. What else is there to say? So much has changed ever since I made that video a few weeks ago. Actually, it was the beginning of October, and it was about a live stream that was about like 2 months to change the game, or 2 months until the end of the year. Like, it was a challenge, right? Ever since I started doing that, like, a lot of things have transformed for me. And one of the things that have transformed have been like the way that I look at things and my role within my company. But right now, it's like I'm very hands-on with all the social media, obviously, and I'm exhausted about things like inventory, but I manage those aspects as well, like the inner workings. And I'm getting to a point where it's like I want my main job to be in my zone of genius, which is like connecting with people, talking with people, like hiring the best people to do the things that they're best at, because I cannot be best at everything. I'm only best at a few things, and I want to hone in on those things. This is a quick ADD break to tell you that this candle right here, chocolate espresso martini, is not a dupe for the hot cocoa and cream, which is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works scents. I mean, if you smell it up close, it smells like a dupe, but I sometimes feel like these newer scents that are temporary, some of them are not actually that strong. Anyways, I could keep blabbing, but I'm going to hop into these products. First is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Glycolic Acid Overnight Peel. As far as drugstore acids go, this is probably like the best one I've tried. I think drugstore acids are despicable in general. Every single one I've tried, I have not been a fan of in one way or another. Like, sometimes they're too pokey. And I don't know what that means, but it just feels pokey on the skin. It's a very unique feeling, and then I suffer from irritation from it. And then a result of that is also like I feel irritated, or I see irritation on my skin. So pokey, that results in irritation, or like dull, dead, nothing in the formula at all. I really like this. I like this. It's probably the best acid. Is it good? Yeah, it is good. I would say this is good. It's not like amazing, my best ever. I mean, obviously I have a glycolic acid peel, so in this price range, like, that's the standard for me. That is superior to this for sure, but it's not bad. And I like that this contains an amino acid in here. Your skin is definitely smoother, softer. The texture is nicer. It feels a little tighter. It's more hydrated and glowy looking. All the things that you normally get from a glycolic acid. Next is this Biossance Copper Peptide Squalane Oil. This I've been using every single morning. Well, I rotate between morning and night, and also it's either this or the Bauer Beauty Peptide Serum. Those are the two I kind of rotate between, just depending on what I need. This one has a little bit more of an oily consistency, and it also has copper peptide, so it's a different type of peptide. But you can't use this with vitamin C, and so I will use this at night if I use vitamin C during the day. It's not oily, it's just you can definitely tell it has some more emollients and some oil in it. It's probably the squalane, and the Bauer Beauty has no oil, so it's completely different. The Bauer Beauty is also heavy, dense with aloe. Okay, next is a product I do not use on my face, but I do like it for my neck and my chest. This is the Vichy SPF 30 Acqualia Therma. I love that it's in a little pump. I love the glass component, but it's just very like fragranced in a way that's offensive. So I just really avoid putting this on my face. Tingles, you know, it's that type of product that has fragrance that if your skin is a little bit sensitized, you can feel it tingle a little bit. Now I don't use it on my face. As you can see, it leaves your skin looking hydrated, slightly greasy. Okay, next, the Tatcha Silk Canvas SPF 50. This leaves a solid pink cast, which is nice because it obviously evens the skin tone, but it leaves a hue of pink on the skin. And because I wear self-tanner, I can't wear this if I'm wearing self-tanner for sure. Other than that, this is one of the most amazing formulas for sunscreen. I love that it's SPF 50. You see how serum and milky it is, but it's very creamy. like once you rub it out, it's like, yeah, it is runny, but it's like a more of a thicker viscosity almost. Because of that, I think that it like blurs a little bit too on the skin. I don't know, it's really beautiful. And one of you guys told me to try the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, the liquid version, and now I want to because it looks amazing and it reminds me of this. I love that I can put it around my eyes, and I basically just use it on days when I don't have self-tanner on my body and I'm not gonna be wearing makeup because I just don't wear makeup over it. Okay, next, this is the Dior Cica Repair Balm, Cica Recover Balm. It says with chamomile. So this is amazing. I just absolutely love this. It's a rich balm texture, very rich balm texture that, oh my God, it's incredible. It's pretty incredible. Just the way that they have whipped the water into this formula. Water and oil combination in here is really nice. But it lets your skin breathe. It's not too occlusive. Too occlusive, you will wake up with a breakout, for example. Too occlusive, it feels like it's just like it would be like putting Vaseline on the skin. It's not that it's comedogenic, it's that it's way too occlusive. It doesn't let your skin breathe. We had a self-tan fail. Can you tell my hands? Every day is a new self-tan fail over here. I'm obsessed with this Dior. Like, I love the packaging, how simple it is, how gorgeous it is, how functional it is, and it was $60. So it's not like it was super expensive. Like for 2.5 ounces, that's about less than $30 an ounce. I think that's pretty valuable. Okay, next is the Bauer Beauty Peptide Complex Water Cream. I just ran out of my other jar. I've been using this like crazy because I got a bad facial the other day. This girl, I don't know if you can see it because I have makeup on. I also have Vaseline on top of it, but there's like a wound, an open wound on my face. Peptide Complex Cream has a ton of aloe and it also has MSM, which is a healing ingredient. So I have been lathering this on. This is amazing. I love it. It's an amazing texture. If you want this cream to be richer, apply it to dry skin. If you want it to be lighter and more like dry, more matte, apply it to damp skin. The viscosity of it and how it's like going to interact with the skin depends on whether your skin is wet or not, because this has such a high water content. Okay, Bauer Beauty Peptide Serum. I've been using this like crazy as well because, well, I love using peptide serums instead of hyaluronic acid. I don't use those anymore. I only use peptide serums. Oh my God, I don't have any left. I have literally a drop. That is traumatizing. Mostly aloe, and it has a ton of really good ingredients in here. So I've been using this morning or evening whenever I feel like using a peptide serum, and definitely to heal this wound on my face. By the way, all my products are fragrance-free. All the Bauer Beauty products are fragrance-free. Most products I use are fragrance-free. Oh. Next, why did I even bring this? I feel like it's like I've beaten a dead horse, but I use this every day, every evening. I don't use this in the morning. There's no point in using it in the morning for me because it's too harsh for a morning cleanse. There'd be no point. This is the Beekman Milk Wash Exfoliating Jelly Cleanser. I mean, when I heard this, I immediately said no. I was like, no, that sounds awful. It sounds like it's gonna be like a foaming gel cleanser with acid. And I just thought like, hell frickin' no, because as if gel foaming cleansers were not drying enough, add some exfoliants in there and make them extra drying and extra irritating. And so no, this is not like that. This is an oil cleanser. This is an incredibly innovative and cool and amazing formula. I love the packaging. It's a little pump and I just squirted some out. It's kind of like the texture of like, I don't know, Vaseline, but like waterier. It's an oil. It's an oil gel and it contains exfoliants in it. It contains lactic acid, I believe. I'd have to look. But it contains acid and the acid content is high enough to like when I use it as an oil cleanser, I feel the tingle and I just love to feel a little bit of tingle. Obviously, I don't use this around my eyes because it does have acid in it, but I just love the innovation. I use this at night as an oil cleanser, followed with the Cerave cleanser, and it just offers like a little bit of exfoliation and it's really cool. By the way, this rinse is completely clean. So that's what I like about it too, is when you add water to it, it just emulsifies and turns into a milky water. It's not thick substance at all. Next, this Agency Skincare Cloud Cream, nice moisturizer. I'm really just trying to use these up. It's a nice moisturizer. It's just, I didn't want a second one. They sent me two because with Agency Skincare and maybe some of these other subscription services, it's like they will not just send you the product you want. They have to send the entire routine. Water, glycerin formula, and it has shea butter, it has niacinamide, it has ceramides, it has oat kernel. It has like a lot of amazing healing ingredients. It's kind of like a rich buttery texture, but it melts down really nicely and it's not too occlusive. Probiotic drops by Beekman. I use these almost every day. I often use them under the Bauer Beauty Barrier Serum. Did I bring that? Yes, I did. I often use them under this because this is a very hydrating, like watery type of ceramide serum, and this one is a very like occlusive ceramide serum. So they behave differently and they treat the skin differently, but with the same type of active ingredients. And I just am obsessed with this product. I love their packaging, first of all, but like I love the component. How cute is it? And then it's a very watery, very watery, and like I think they use goat milk in all their products, but you can kind of see how it behaves differently than a normal product. You can feel the milk in there or something. And it's very healing and very nice. My barrier serum, I use it almost every minute of every day, and it's almost gone. And I've been using it on this a lot because a few of you have told me that you've used it on scars and it heals them up. Silicone is actually used to heal scars. Like after you get surgery, they tell you to put straight silicone on your scars. So that makes perfect sense. But anyways, I use this all day, every day because it's like one of those things where when I'm out of the shower and I don't want the water evaporating from my face, I kind of just put 2 pumps of this just to seal everything in. And then I can proceed with my morning skincare if it's going to be for a while. Otherwise, I go in straight with the ceramide or the peptide or whatever, and then layer this on top under my sunscreen. Next, the last peptide serum I'm using. This is the Glass Skin Peach and Lily peptide serum. I really love this. I love that it's in a pump. This contains niacinamide, peach extract, hyaluronic acid, wild yam niacinamide. It's just nice. It's a nice change, to have a variety of different hydrating serums. Again, this is why you don't need a hyaluronic acid, because you have products like this that are more comprehensive and serve the same purpose as hyaluronic acid. Okay, last one, and maybe we'll do a part 2 because my camera is dying. So the Cetaphil oil-free daily moisturizer, daily oil-free hydrating lotion. This is amazing. Oh my goodness. It is so unique. It really is kind of more like an essence. Do you know how essence are like thick? They're basically thick waters, like basically light lotions. This is basically an essence. It is so light. It'd be a heavy toner, but a light moisturizer, if that makes sense. But it is powerful. It is so interesting. I just am obsessed with this product. I think it is so nice and it's a staple in my routine, and I just can't really find something to like, there's no dupes. Like this is one of one, and this is one of one too, my barrier serum. So I love layering these two because they also both have different functions. This is very watery and this is very occlusive. And so you can really trap the water and drag the ingredients down into your skin when you layer the barrier serum over it. So use it mainly in the morning because I love putting it under my sunscreen or using it as like an extra boost of hydration. It's so good. Okay, so I think that is it. I mean, I have a few products left, but I have to go. So I think I'll make a part 2 of this video, but it was good to catch up with y'all, and I will see you very soon.